Hi, both. Thanks for joining us today on our Business Gurus channel, where we will be discussing key business topics to help students grasp the most important elements of their course in preparation for their exams and future career. Let's get started.
Welcome to the deep dive. So today we're looking at something lots of companies are talking or maybe even trying: flat organizational structures.
Right. Moving away from that old, pyramid shape.
Exactly. Fewer bosses, faster decisions.
Yep.
Sounds good, right? But maybe there's more to it.
Yeah, there usually is.
So we've dug into the sources, and our mission today is really to unpack the pros and cons. What's actually going on with these flat structures?
And this is relevant for, well, pretty much anyone, isn't it? If you work somewhere or you're looking for a job,
We're just curious about how businesses tick. Understanding the structure tells you a lot.
definitely.
Okay, so let's get into it. If you strip away those management layers, what's the first big plus our sources highlight?
Speed. That's the immediate one.
Mm.
Communication just moves faster when there are fewer hoops to jump through.
Yeah.
Information flows much more directly.
Right, faster communication. Makes sense.
But, it's interesting. Our sources did point out a little nuance there. Sometimes faster isn't always better for decision quality.
Oh, okay. So you lose some of those checks and balances, maybe?
Potentially, yeah. You get speed, but maybe a bit more risk if things aren't getting double-checked higher up.
That's a really important point. Okay, so speed is one thing. What else? Another really big theme from the research was autonomy, right? Giving staff more control.
Exactly. And it's not just like a vague idea of more responsibility.
Right.
The sources suggest it's about genuinely giving people opportunities to use their skills, their abilities. They feel more ownership.
So less just following orders.
Yeah, much more about contributing directly. Think like a small tech company where a junior developer actually gets a say in the product, that kind of empowerment.
Okay, so speed and empowerment. Sounds pretty good, but, well, there are always downsides, aren't there?
Hmm. And the things make it agile can kind of backfire too.
So where do the problems start to creep in, according to the sources?
Well, it raises this important question about support and, burnout.
Burnout, even with more autonomy.
Yeah, it's a bit counterintuitive. But less direct supervision, while freeing, can also mean less support. People can end up feeling, well, overloaded.
Okay. So they have the power to decide, but maybe not the backup.
Exactly. One source even talked about decision paralysis by autonomy. People get stressed, demotivated because it's all on them.
Wow, decision paralysis by autonomy. That's quite a phrase. And what about managers? If they're not supervising closely, what happens then?
Well, that's another challenge. Our sources pointed to potential power struggles.
Power struggles. How so, if there are fewer managers?
Yeah, because the competition kind of shifts. It's less about climbing the official ladder and more about informal influence. Who gets the good projects, who gets face time with the leaders.
Right, right. Like navigating office politics, but maybe without the clear map?
Kind of. It can create this subtle friction.
And that links to another concept, doesn't it? The span of control.
Precisely. This is crucial. In flat structures, one manager might oversee way more people than in a traditional setup, like
Yeah.
15, 20 people, sometimes more.
That sounds huge.
It is. And it's not just about being busy. It's about, well, how can you actually manage effectively? Give proper mentorship. Understand what everyone's dealing with.
You just can't really. Not properly.
You tend to lose touch.
Yeah.
And that just makes those informal power dynamics worse.
Okay, so if we pull this all together,
Yeah.
what does it all mean? We've got, on one hand, the promise of speed, of real empowerment.
Yeah, staff getting to actually use their skills, feel that ownership.
But then the flip side is this risk of burnout, of decision paralysis, feeling unsupported.
Right, and these kind of hidden power struggles bubbling up because the formal structure is so minimal.
Plus, managers spread so thin, they can't really manage effectively. They lose that connection.
Yeah, and I think bigger picture, it really shows how much that organizational chart or the lack of one matters.
It's not just lines on paper.
No, absolutely not. It shapes the culture, how efficient things are, and just, what it feels like to work there day to day. It's about the human experience inside that system.
Absolutely. So maybe the thing to think about for you listening is next time you encounter a company or think about your own workplace.
Or even how you might lead a team.
Yeah, ask yourself, what are the hidden trade-offs here? Is this flat structure really delivering on its promises, or is it creating different kinds of problems? Something to ponder anyway. Until our next deep dive.
Thanks to both of you for joining us today. You've been listening to the Business Gurus. Let's now hand it over to you. What further questions do you have based on what we've discussed so far? Leave a comment and we'll get back to you right away. If you haven't already, hit that follow for more business tips.